The joys, like I said, of, you know, working on stuff, especially things that have sat for so long. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Above me, still working on the 72 Super. Hopefully this is going to be the last episode. Kind of just gonna, I don't know, finish everything up. We're planning on it. Got to connect the heating, finish some engine, you know, plumbing for the heating. Throw some seats in, some seat belts, and tin work. Oh yeah, and actually, you know, quasi-align the front end and take it for a test drive. So hopefully it's going to go smoothly. I did do a little progress off camera. I ran a throttle cable, big whoop. But yeah, I think that's about it. So yeah, this should be the wrap-up episode. I mean, I think we got like 5, 6, or 27 of these things to get one of these things that have been sitting on, you know, off the road for 15 years back on the road. So yeah, I guess first thing we're going to do is start connecting stuff underneath for, you know, the heat, because owner wants it. Don't know if it's going to work. Don't know how well the channels are or if they're plugged, but we're going to run the, you know, the tubage from, you know, engine to down. So bear with me. Let me get a light under here and, you know, ramble on. All right, guys. Don't know how well you're going to see, but really it's going to be semi-simple. Just connect, you know, the dampeners, which work. If you watch, I think, one of the first videos, it was getting this thing, well, you can't see what I'm talking about. It was getting this thing back, you know, basically recommissioned, for lack of better terms. So I do have new parts for this if it doesn't want to cooperate and, you know, come undone. But I'm hoping all these scrub screws and nuts are going to cooperate. Because that'd be nice. Because then it's just take it apart, put it together, and call it good. Are you going to cooperate? Are you? Yes! Success. Now are you going to come out? Yeah, this is going to be semi-anticlimactic. Like I said, I'm just literally rerunning or reconnecting the heat. So hopefully it'll be operational once again. I'll come back with a ratchet for that one. But yeah, nothing fancy, nothing exciting, just, you know, walking you through the dummery that I need to do today. Oh, come on, cooperate. Break. Yes. I cannot believe I was 2 for 2 on this. Like I said, I have new hardware for this. If this wasn't going to cooperate, I, you know, can switch it out. But ideally, stuff working is better. Soon, and, you know, run these cables, make sure they work. But the good news is they're still connected to something up top. So it should hopefully be, you know, tighten it up and, yeah, they'll work. I'm surprised it actually fit. But yeah, let me show you, lack of better terms, the hoodoo technology we got going on under here. Heater box connected there, and a little spacer, you know, collecting, excuse the hand, and putting everything together. So cables, or cables are attached. Everything under here should be good. We dropped the car. I know I got an engine tin I got to put on, and the tubes, the air tubes to flow from the fan shroud, from up there to under there. So let me lower this, and I'll bring you in underneath the hood or in the engine bay, and finish bolting this thing together. All right, gonna, like as promised, just a million things going in the old head. All right, get this engine tin on. Ugh. Come on. Get down there. Why? Why now? This whole engine sits funny in this thing. This is literally one of the reasons I pulled the mufflers and these tins off instead of just pulling them out of the car, because they never seem to want to go back. Granted, I had J-pipes on this thing before, and now I'm trying to fit it around heat risers, but still, this is a serviceable part. All right, I'll bring you guys in, just show you what I'm fighting with. These pieces, they're not, I don't even have a real good way to hold it. They're not affixed to anything, guys. So that shroud is just hitting where, and the same thing on this side. You can see it move. So all I'm doing is fighting the, those to try to get that thing in, and not to mention now I got the heater uppers on, so. Let's see if I have a tech screw and just rip them in. That would be the only real good scenario. Yeah, because all of back here is mangled. Weird. And the engine's a fix, so it's not like it's sitting lower. It's just everything's out of whack. So let me hopefully get some tech screws, zip them in, and I'll be right back. All right, just shot some screws in to hopefully give me a little more room to drop this thing. And well, seems to be working better. I think we might have success here. Maybe. Now it's stuck. Why? Why are you stuck now? This is... Come on. You're almost there. Where's the screwdriver? Now I'm fighting a lip and a lip. Great. There, get over that. That looks good. Now you're stuck on this. I don't want to pull those out. We're going to pull those out. Man, they're such a pain in the butt. This one I think was okay. There we go. One. And I'll just throw them back in. Those are a pain in the butt to get in and out most of the time. Hopefully it cooperates now. Man, this whole back is out of whack. You're almost there on this side. Where did the screwdriver go? Shoot. All right, we'll just grab another one to lose it. That's fine. All right, that side's down. Oh, what did you? Why there? Where are you going? Now, where did you go? How? How is that even possible? Oh, All right, that side's good. You know what? Because I'm a huge optimist, I'm going to put some screws in there. Because with my luck, this tin's going to run away again. So we're gonna lock it down in, you know, a spot. We'll call it a strategic pivot point. Come on, catch, screw. There it is. All right, one side's locked down. That's good. I can curse the other side in a second. You just have to go down far enough. Why? There. All right, that's down. Where's the hole? This shroud was never meant to have heaters or the crossover tubes. Someone cut them out. Another screw. I thought I brought some over here. Yeah, it's just, like I said, more plottings the mystery of what this thing was. Or what goodies got robbed off of it. All right, guys. Trying to fight getting these this forward shroud in. There's a reason I do things the way I do it, as far as when I remove engines, so on and so forth. And, you know, I've gotten comments like, why don't you do it this way? Why don't you do it this way? Because the main reason is I don't know the cars. And, yeah, most of the time, they're just kind of slapped together. Or they haven't been apart in a while. But this tin, you can tell it was cut out for these crossovers on both sides for clearance. Usually they have that weird, you know, cap over to stop the heat. Well, this one doesn't have it. So, yeah, like I said, the plot on this engine thickens. It seems like it's just made with leftover parts that are just, you know, got it out the door. Because, I mean, it's still, I got it, it runs good, but it could be a lot better. And now I got to readjust those tubes. Great. Car goes up. Let me readjust where these things go in because the holes are nowhere close. And, yeah, I'll be right back to you. All right, got all that stuff aligned. I got to try to get these block off plates out. I'm just going to run a self tapper in and then hopefully ease it out. What are you made out of? Or just push until it, you know, comes out. What is, darn it. Oh, it's freaking, thing. What the hell am I thinking? Freeze plug. Now let's see if they're going to work on this side or it's going to do the same thing. Nope, this one actually went through. And there we go. Good amount of rust in there. Nice. Tell us, engine has been waterlogged, so that's good. All the rust that came out of this side. So, yeah, that was retaining water. Completely, you know, ideal. But let's get, I'm going to come back and clean all this. Tubes. The, you know, quintessential, I know this is a Volkswagen because they have these things on them. We're going to probably have to cut these down. I think I have big enough hose clamps. Yeah, I think I can get away with half of them. All right, let me cut this thing in half and I'll be right back with you. Also, I got to find hose clamps for the bottom. Tops are fine, but all right, cut down-ish to good enough sizing. Couldn't find hose clamps, so your next best thing and just get some safety wire and just wrap it around the bottom. Just tighten up that gap temporarily until I can get, you know, clamps on it. We'll just hide this tail. There we go. All right, that's all done. Tubes in, so on and so forth. Let me run this down real quick and see if those flaps operate. If they do, we'll itch. If they do, fire it up and see if we got some blowing and see how much stuff comes out of this thing. Because I'm curious, but be right back to you. All right, guys. The levers are levering. So the doors are opening and closing. Let's fire this thing up and see if we get wind. Temp open. Go to heat. We have heat. Well, ostensibly as best as a Beetle could be. Tubing can still be clogged, so on and so forth. It's not, you know, pushing as hard as I would like it, but it is making the travel, for lack of better terms. Why is the camera so crooked? What happened here? That's better. Oh, it's because my tripod like. I feel like I'm like this. Anywho, all right, she blows. We got heat. Engine, as you can hear, she's waking up. Still a little bit of a gallop, but I switched it from whatever was in it because there's one thing you know, may have made a mistake. Took for advantage that the thing did run, but don't know what it was running on. Good news is it would have run my lawnmowers, but as premium in it now, I was able to dial the timing back even more to where it's more happy. So yeah. My fault completely as far as the runability, I think. I think I overlooked the simplest thing, which was fuel. But that's done. What else do we got? Oh, I have to figure out taillights. They don't come on. The brake lights work. Taillights not so much. So that's a good thing. But yeah, I guess we're gonna start tearing into, because I gotta check cabling for the defrost. Maybe I got a cable out of whack. But yeah, I guess we're going to move into the interior because she runs. Well, hell, I don't even know if the clutch works. I haven't driven this car yet. But yeah, I guess yeah, we'll move on to the inside. The engine's done. I still need a fuel filter. I haven't got it. I will stick it on before this thing obviously leaves. But yeah, engine's done, locked down. It's good. Guess I'm off the rack and do it. Good thing is it's convertible, so I guess. But yeah, let me, I guess, toil with the inside. Or do I want to do electrical first? Combination of both? I don't know. This is all new to me. But stay tuned for whatever I'm going to ramble with next. You're hearing the brain process right now of what I don't want to do first. Yeah, that's kind of how this works. But all right, guys, moving on to the interior of this vehicle. I did do an alignment, didn't realize I didn't have my receiver kicked on, so I may show you a little quick aftermath of how I did it, like in the video. I'm not really sure. Don't know how well the audio picked up, just off the camera mic. Anywho's, I digress and regress to this. We're putting seats in. Yes, we got some, I think they're Pro 90 Recaros, or scat seats, not Recaros. I just did Recaros in the Beamer. Anywho's, first thing is hopefully this thing's going to cooperate and slide out. We're doing the passenger side first just because, you know, range of motion for yoga. But let me tilt you down and, you know, fight taking these things out. The good news is these are super wobbly and loose, so hopefully they just slide out. If you've never removed a Beetle seat, pull your adjuster handle, all the way up to adjust it and shoot her all the way forward. Hopefully it just, slides out. Of course not. What are you stuck on? There we go. And that's it. Get out of my way. Get out of here. Move. There you go. All right. Ooh, another door crank. Nice. And fuses. There's fuses all over this car, guys. But anyways, that's out. Let me grab the seat bottom bracket for these things and see what I need to do to actually, affix them to the floor. So I'll be right back. All right, guys. Here's what I sort of have figured out so far. Brackets in. Well, not in. It's here. Front of the bracket has these two holes in it. There are two holes in the front of this thing. So we're going to mount this first using grade 8 hardware. You can probably get away with 10.5 or 88s, which are grade 5. But I'm not. Pull this back. Get access to those holes. And I think the thought process is I'm going to get this thing first affixed on the front and then, just jam it where it needs to be. Eek, eek. All right, like I was saying, good news for the second time recording this exact same stuff. Put in the passenger side seat. Crap. I think my bad footage I don't have. Anywho, there's two holes in the front. Pre-locate, put them in, drill holes in the side of the seat rail, screw them in. Hopefully my other camera's audio sort of maybe picked up a bit of that. But I'm old, guys. I'm not getting up again. Figure it's kind of self-explanatory. I sound like a dick, but I don't care. Anywho's, let's get to the seating. Too longer on this side? Where's that thing bent? This thing's probably bent. Flex some bracketry. Oh, come on, just a little more. There we go. Almost there. I think this side's good enough. Last one. You're almost there, too. Are you any more backward? Give me a jiggle wiggle. All right. Zippy doo dah. Lock them down. Make sure you keep your seat cover on. Run down the back. Woo. Nice. Come on, back some. Cool. Butt test. Ugh. Ugh. Good. Installed. Hello, fatty. Yes, I'm talking to myself. But, all right. Seats are in. Driver, passenger. The door shut. I've never even tried. shut, plenty of room. Perfect. All right. Like I said, what did I ramble about? Interior's done. These do have headrests. I'm leaving it at the client's discretion if he wants them or not. I personally don't like them. That's an old one. Yeah, I got a couple little odds and ends to see why I don't have tail lights, see what the brake lights work. I might have screwed something up putting in the engine, probably not. Vent line, new wiper arms. Don't know why, but yeah, he's getting new wiper arms. Let's see if I can get blades for this thing. Just noticing, those are terrible. Good. Running against the deadline, and like always, now just remembering things. But yeah, let me get some odds and ends squared away, and I'll get back to you with hopefully what will be a test drive. First time in what, 10, 15 years or whatever. What do we got in here? Oh, an open hood. I didn't even look. Positive battery shield. Nice. What's this? Air. Surprising enough, they're both broken. Don't know why I automatically went to that one, guys. All right. Well, the hazards work. But blinkers don't. And taillights don't. I don't know. The quandary of a mystery. I think I'm changing sport cars. I'm going to stop rambling. Sausage my way out of here. Do some, well, shoot, I don't have plugs. Do some wrap-up work on this thing. And yeah, I guess, I will report back. Like I said, hopefully we'll be driving around. Because I'm curious. I'm also curious how well the clutch works. All right, guys. Next day, finally got the car sorted, I guess. Let's see if she'll want to do a test drive. I really don't know how this video is coming out, honestly. But cold fire. We'll just put our foot to the floor and turn it off, see what happens. Good cold start. But as per usual, let me unlock stuff and yeah, let's get on our way. Well, we're not even off to a good start. She wanted to die me, it felt like weird fueling. Didn't want to hold an idle, so let me see what the hell that's about, see if a wire came off or something, but I don't know if you could hear. It's not sounding happy. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I was holding my foot constant. See what's going on. Something's not right. Alright. Completely weird development. This thing has a tack. I don't know if you can see. The car has a tack. Well, it doesn't work up here. I disconnected the wire just because it felt like it was I know we're getting fuel, so it felt like ignition cut. Everything back there is new. And I even threw on a good news coil. Well, I disconnected the tack wire. She's running smooth now. Somewhere in this mystery wiring mess, there's a break in that wire. Because this is honestly the best this car's ever run. Well, let's see what's going on. I'm also going to put the timing light on it again to make sure I didn't like screw it up too bad. Weird. So far, brakes are working, car's shifting, no rear stumble. You know, I miss easy things too. I knew this tack didn't work, but you know what? Most of these gauges don't, so just kind of like, you know, dismissed it. But, yeah, pull that off. Honestly, this is the best this car's ever ran since I've had it. I've been fighting a weird runnability issue, and I don't know if I let onto it yet before, but I've changed spark plugs, checked timing, changed ignitions or distributors. I think it's been that wire the entire time, guys. Never overlook the simple things. But we'll continue on a little cruise, which feels good. I just have to remember it is a lowered Super Beetle. It's a little more darty than I like them. And that's just the way it is on these cars. If you have one, you know. Not, you know, really, I'm not so much a fan of the Supers being lowered. But she's fun. And that thing's just, I mean, I don't know how well the audio's picking up, but she's pitter-patting. First time in, whatever, 10 years, guys. It's going well so far. Haven't blown up. Temp gauge works. Maybe. It's moving. Welcome to Mexico! Brakes are good. Slight pull. They're new. That'll wear in a bit. Just do a quick walk around, make sure everything's still good. But yeah, brakes are good. Got a little bit of oil burning. Might just be from the assembly process. because we did have this whole engine apart. Might have forgot to clean something. But she ain't on fire. Stable over the bumps. I'm also going to check out those tie rods. I also want to check out those tie rods and make sure that they're not getting hit because of how low the car was. Because if you remember, I think in episode 1 of this, they were bananas. Low speed pull feels good. Go over it, make sure it's good. Like I said, we're stretching its legs for the first time in 15 years. Temperature looks good, yeah. Like I said, I've been fighting this freaking tack cable the entire time. I'm not a fan of that. Hard full. No way! I mean, it might be. I don't know. Hey, back to the shop. They'll join me on the big cam with diagnostic. Oh, vent window. Why ain't open that earlier? Man, she's freaking motoring. I also want to double check these drum adjustments. I feel some weird popping. Alright, I don't know how well the audio is going to pick up. I'm not mic'd, but smoking pretty bad. I don't know where it's coming from. I did realize one thing, which I hope is the problem. I forgot to change out the pedestal. And I do see oil. But let me go see if I can find this. Not good. Other than that, pretty successful. I'll be right back. All right, guys, back from test drive. Went, I'd say 90-something% good. What I mean by that is the car ran flawlessly. Didn't miss a beat. Has all the pickup you would want out of the car. So and so forth. Brakes are performing as they should. So and so forth. The car is doing really well. Problem was, I might have forgot to replace the pedestal stand. Well, it's, pumping oil on everything. So I came back, looking like I was on fire. So that's a good thing. But with that said, if that's the only issue, no big deal. Carb's tuned pretty good. I'm going to go back to check timing and everything like that because the tack cable has been the problem with the runnability this entire time. I think if you watch episodes whatever, me getting this thing dialed in and trying to run, there's always been a runnability problem to the point where I thought I had a bad ignition or a bad distributor. So, Yeah, I've been fighting a bad cable. It happened. It happens. It's sometimes the simplest things that you just overlook, assuming they're good. But with that said, pulled that thing runs great now. So got to fix an oil leak, stop it looking like it's on fire, and other than that, it's ready for delivery. Yeah, I can't think of really anything else. Give it a good wipe down. She's a little dirty from sitting here for a while. But if you like this episode, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. If you do, promise you, we will chit chat. As always, thanks for watching. Have a good day, and hopefully see you on the next one. Let's see what a hot start does. Cue to smoke.